New music from Hilary Duff. Here she is joining us live right now. I didn't sleep last night. I was so excited that you were coming on.
Hi, Ryan. Hi, girls.
Hi. Oh my gosh, it's so great to see you. You look fantastic, and
Thanks.
I know why. Because you're happy. You got everything going. It's all working.
Yeah.
It's all happening. Now,
That's so nice. Thank you.
last time we spoke, it was at the beginning of all of this sort of being introduced to the world. And I was really struck by you being honest and saying with vulnerability that you were a little bit nervous because you hadn't done music or released new stuff in a while. And you just never know, right? You just never know how people are going to react to it. And they have gone nuts over it. It's like, where have you been and why have you been holding us up so much?
Oh my God, I don't even know exactly how to process the response, and I am a big believer in timing and the world kind of giving you symbols and signs that it's time. And I don't know if I had have done this sooner, the response would be this. I just feel like the earth and the stars aligned and my team happened to be focused on it. We all just kind of came together, and it was this, I mean, it started with the album. It started with Matt and I making the album, and that feeling super a really great point to take off from. But I don't know, I just wasn't ready. I really wasn't ready. I don't think I had fully made peace with my past in order to be where I am now, and that all just has helped the puzzle fit together.
And haven't you seen how you started? People loved it. They waited in line to see you, and now it's growing into more cities, bigger places to play. It's just it's snowballing. And what do you make of that? What are people seeing, and why is it just growing all over the world?
One, I'm feeling the love for sure. I'm just feeling the endless support and love and excitement from people. But for some reason, people want to go and feel good, and I think that is I get to hold this special part in people's lives that feel simpler, but it's really cool to also be bringing myself to the table fully and authentically as a 38-year-old who you've known your whole life, and talk about kind of what my experiences have been since I've been gone, or not so forward facing in music. So I think all of that is just hitting people, and they're getting to relate to it in this stage of their life, and then also tap that fun, more carefree child in them.
Hilary Duff is here, and I think you're right. There's something about going back, as we've seen this with a lot of things, going back to things that we knew that are just comforting, that just feel good, that we know are nostalgic, we know are a safe place. It reminds us of when we were growing up or having fun and life was a little bit different. I feel like there is a human need for that.
Yeah. I mean, people are studying it, people are studying why it's having, why this is the moment and why it feels good for people. But, I'm super, I feel good. I feel excited. I feel the time for me was now, and my family kind of looks exactly the way that I wanted to. And it's a very bold choice to, choose to step away from an extremely busy household and do something that, services a different part of myself that, has been there since I was 9 years old. It's a choice for sure, but it feels bold and it feels scary, and and I also feel I'm being held up by people, and that feels really nice.
How have your kids reacted to all this and all the new music and this new mom essentially for them?
They are amazing. I mean, I feel so lucky that I got the kids that I got, and that they are so willing to celebrate me and show up for me. I mean, they want to be on the whole ride.
Yeah.
And it's this part of me that wants to protect them, and then there's part of me that's let's just go and be free, and it's gonna be a year of our life, maybe we just go, I don't know. And then I'm no, they need structure, they're kids, this can't be their life, they need their own life. Don't make this flashy shiny stuff that's not real real for them. You know, I really like struggle with big parts of it, but I feel so like celebrated, and then also like having a teenager who
I can't believe you're a teenager. That's crazy to me.
I know. I have an almost
What?
14-year-old kid. Like I've been a mom
That
for
is
14.
nuts.
It's so nuts. But like it's so much fun. It's so cool to have like a kid that's like nearing adulthood, and like the conversations we get to have, and him being like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'm really proud of you. Like, were you scared?" And I'm like,
Aw.
"Yeah, I was scared." I was scared. I'm still like, what? It's terrifying, but like it's sweet, and it's cool to show him like, you know, just to like persevere and like see something and go for it. So
So, Hilary Duff. Okay, we were talking about you the other day. Tanya brought this story up. Quickly, just remind us, Tanya.
Well, we were talking about, first of all, the album is so good. I don't know what you put in We Don't Talk, but it's like lives rent free in my head 24 hours a day. But we were talking about Holiday Party and having that conversation. You wrote that song and you worked on it with your husband, and it's super vulnerable about how you have these like reoccurring dreams of him cheating on you. And like we were discussing how that song was made and those conversations that you had with your husband.
But it's a good thing. You know this? This is good news that you have that recurring dream. Have you studied? This is important because we in our brains, when we sleep or dream, the things that mean the most to us, that we cherish the most, our brain sometimes will carry out worst case scenarios. And if we didn't care that much, our brain would not go all that way to do that. So it has nothing to do with like the action of it. It has everything to do with how important it is, how much you cherish it. And so that's what the brain does. The brain kind of screws us up in a way by taking it to the extreme, which it never
they're
will.
trying to protect it. Like, hey, protect this thing.
Yes.
Because, yeah. So there's so much behind Holiday Party, and I love this song so much. It was wild, like, you know, to put an album out and be so vulnerable, and then just like you give it to the world, and then they get to like dissect it and do what they want with it, right? And it's kind of like not yours anymore. There was like all this crazy stuff on, you know, oh my God, if she's having these feelings, he's already cheated. And there was like a poll on whether or not I should like leave him or not. Like, it's so crazy. And I'm like, guys, I had just had a baby and was super hormonal and like nursing and like,
Oh yeah, you have crazy dreams.
crazy. And I'm like, you know, having crazy dreams. And I'm like, I kept having this dream that he was cheating on me with this person named Tiffany. And I actually have a friend, Tiffany. So I call her and be like,
Tiffany.
What's up, girl?
Okay.
Yeah. And I think that, you know, a lot of it was coming from one, just being like totally out of body with, you know, being postpartum, and being like, my relationship looks different right now. And that's not like forever, but like that's for now. And when you're in that moment, you're like, it feels like it's going to be forever. How do we get out of this? How does he want more? Am I enough? Is this boring? At like all of those things. So that's kind of where Holiday Party was born from. But it's a super relatable song and feeling. And, you know, I think, you know, I deal with a lot of like abandonment issues. And so those fears are really real. And there's a lot of topics on the album that like cover that stuff, but they're kind of like dressed in like a sequin bra and like a fluffy jacket. And I describes me and how I like move through the world. Like there's trauma and there's things, you know, but like we're good and we're living and we're happy.
So to close, if you're listening and you are not having nightmares of your partner cheating, you might want to check how much you love them. That's the lesson.
I really like this twist, Ryan.
It's true. No, this is true. I went to my dream analysis team on this. So there you go. Okay, where can we see you? We got to wrap up.
They verified?
Yeah, I went way up. Where can we see you? It looks like everywhere. You're doing a big tour.
I'm doing a big tour. It was actually like so fun when I released the Small Rooms, Big Nerves tour tickets, and everyone was like, bigger rooms, queen, bigger rooms, queen. I was like, oh no, it's coming, but like I gotta do this and like get comfy again and like figure out how to move my body on stage. And then like we're coming to all cities near you.
Good. Okay. Yeah, check them out online. And I'm sure we might see you at one of our shows. You know, we got all these shows all year, festivals, holiday shows. We'd love to do that with you. And thanks, Queen.
The invite out, babe. Throw the invite in the chat.
Done. Let's go. Hilary Duff, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. We love you.
We love you.
Her album Luck or Something is out now. Go get it. All right.